I said I'd come back. And I have. Welcome back to Armored Core 6. Fires a Rubicon. Thankfully, I have Rogue Blackwell here with me to help bounce off conversation with me while I do some things with robots. Like in this case, I've changed the paint scheme a little. I've colored it in, added some lights. It's okay. It's fun. I actually like the blue colors on this. But ultimately, I'm here to actually do more missions and ultimately and hopefully complete Chapter 1. So, Red, what do I break with my robot first? Do I take out a giant stompy mining robot, or do I go break some things at a dam? Stompy mining robot. Okay, good choice.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Arquebus Group.
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary. The mission will take place in the Bonadea dunes of Western Belius. Our coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it.
Really?
The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front.
I better not be talking to myself.
Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly.
Ah. But... Wait. Try speaking now. Yeah, no, now I'm picking you up. Okay. Audio glitch fixed.
I can't hear myself on the YouTube stream, so...
You're going to.
It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators. These should be your first targets. This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
I might need to be raised a little bit higher, but otherwise, cool. Fixed it.
Okay, good. We'll keep it for what it is right now. I apologize for the technical difficulty.
Happens.
Right, so we have our basic loader. I've got my missiles. I've got my stunny pulse rifle. This is the best I'm really going to be able to do. I don't really have a much better weapon than this, so...
Time for a little self-promotion, 621. Smash the Strider, and Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
So I do gotta wonder, where the heck am I, like, at all times? Like, what is this hangar?
Main system, activating combat mode.
It is dusty!
Commence mission. First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
It is heckin' windy.
An unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs. Activate the Eye. Burn them away.
Yes, sir! Coral, abide with Rubicon!
Abide with Rubicon.
That's a laser! can't see me. Don't joke like that.
Alright, now you're up close and personal. Take out one of its legs and bring it to a halt.
What? They evaded the eye's laser!
All hands, prepare for close-range combat. Intercept!
Oh, I broke its shins.
Confirmed. Strider
Oh,
leg
that's bad.
compromised. It's going down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh, that's gonna crush me!
Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on the deck. Grab on and get to work on the sub-generators.
Okay, so now I gotta fly around this thing and try and break it. Sure, let's just do that.
That AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any chances. Decouple the rear.
They're trying to cut and run. Head to the midship 621. Don't let them go.
We can't shake the enemy AC!
Sub-generator destroyed. 3 to go.
Okay, this is kind of cool but crazy. Oh, this is giving me some kind of motion sickness. This is hard to pilot. I'm fine, it's just really, really tough.
Sir, we've lost another sub-generator!
2 to go.
Remember the hardships that made us. Remember
God.
that when Rubicon burned,
So that giant
we
big
endured.
blinky eyeball of doom is what I have to avoid.
We're losing the shield, sir!
Just one left.
The Strider is the flagship of our war. Hold the line. Defend the ship with your lives.
Woo! This thing's really bad.
All sub-generators destroyed. The ice shield is offline. Head to the front segment and hit the target.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second to hit the target while it charges up its giant death laser. You know, the thing I always wondered is how much money does a giant disaster like this have to cost? There's so much bloom. Could you imagine if I was a mean enough DM to throw something like this at the campaign group?
Now you've got the target in your sights. Time to finish this, 621.
Ow, the eye!
AP
Oh god, the
at
eye is
30%.
missiles.
The eye has taken significant damage!
We're not through yet. Show them our pride.
Sir! The eye's in a critical state!
Impossible. How can just one AC do this?
Sir! No response from the eye!
I think I broke it.
No. We can't lose the Strider.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. And it looks like all that energy it was sucking up has nowhere to go.
I should leave.
Move 621. You need to get clear of the Strider.
Damn hyenas! Devastating the planet! Coral, combined with Rubicon!
See that, 621? The Strider's blowing itself up. A fitting end for something built to fail.
You know, as much as I don't think it would sell, I think it'd be great to actually get like an Armored Core movie. Could you imagine some crazy, stunning visual like that? Well, that was actually rather fun and a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect the giant eye to have missiles, but, you know, that was its own issues.
One new message.
Raven, your work on the Strider deserves commendation. I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service. I think I'll enjoy doing business with you.
Hooray. So we finally get to meet Pater, sort of. Or we meet him in the way that we meet anyone in this game, through a voice. I will say, that is probably the most unique thing about this game, is that you never really you don't see anyone's face at all. You just hear them. So all of the personality has to come from dialogue. But having beaten up a giant mechanical horse, that leaves only one thing left to do. Let's go break a dam!
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balaam HQ. Check the briefing.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam Complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Red Guns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You? You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a lucky little number that just became available. Gun 13, sound off! Good enough. Now go get ready! We're going on a field trip, kiddo!
I like G1 Michigan. I like that he's like the most violently American person. And the only reason G13 became available is you actually scan their downed AC at the beginning of the prologue chapter mission.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the Red Guns teach you bad manners.
So would you believe me if I told you that that particular mission also has a branching path that you don't get to see until your second playthrough?
Really?
Yeah. You're given the option to betray the Red Guns when doing the damn complex
Main system
mission
activating
a
combat
second
mode.
time. That means you have to fight
Balaam
both of
Group
these
AC Squad
allies.
Red Guns
And
reporting for
fighting a
duty.
guy with
Commence
trench
mission.
heads is fighting a guy that has
Get in
trench
there, you
heads
maggots!
on his AC, not fun or
Great.
easy.
An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the Red Gun should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. Bet no one even told you why we're here. Well, us real Red Guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the locals' little base is next.
Gun 5, can't tear yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
2 targets destroyed. How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur. That takes care of the frontline MTs.
So there's actually a secret objective on this
2
map.
generators to go. Keep moving, 621.
Hope
There-
you're enjoying the field
There's a
trip,
pretty
kid.
little
Don't
robot
wet your
sitting on the
pants
dam
now.
right over there.
Does
If you
this
don't
guy ever
immediately go
shut
and
up?
help your allies, you
Gun
could go and
five.
tackle this
No
boy.
luck with the sewing club, I see. That attitude won't get you far on Rubicon. Hope you pilot better than you sew.
The thing I should have done was to get these idiots on the roof first. I hate that that made sense to me.
AP at 30%. 2 repair kits remaining.
You weren't wrong about that. The roof indeed. There you go.
1 repair kit remaining.
Now that I've broken that and wasted a repair kit because I was bad, I finally got an extra little tidbit. That's actually going to be useful later. Collecting combat logs or... Combat log collection is what helps you get free extra parts in Armor Core. Pieces that you normally can't acquire in the shop otherwise. So it's always good to find all the hidden objectives. Find hidden objectives, get free loot. Never anything wrong with that.
One more target remaining, 621.
Do you hear me, you corporate vultures? The Rubiconians will never yield. You're going home in armored coffins.
Ooh,
Forged
how
in
edgy.
ash,
You're
we
going
stand as
home in
one.
armored coffins.
Hot dog, we got an AC.
More like an old piece of junk. It's barely different
He
from
said
an
Gary
empty.
theme.
Gun 4, you're not exactly cutting edge either. You want to be next on the scrap heap?
He is, however, worth a gold certificate though,
Independent mercenary.
on the combat
Why
log
be a
contracts,
mere
so I will
pawn?
happily fetch
What
that.
honor is there in serving corporations that exist only to kill and plunder?
I get free loot. That's the point of serving corporations. I get loot.
Father O'Mayan, I failed you.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Gun 13, guess you're not just tagging along anymore. Now hurry up and
Confirmed. All targets destroyed.
Looks like my good-for-nothings were good for something after all. Field trip's over. Gun 13, I'll keep that lucky call sign open for you.
Thankfully, these early chapter missions aren't terribly difficult. I will reach the point though where I do get my first real test and my first. I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna get filtered by the first chapter boss. And thus we have received the first of the combat log parts that you could get from the Mind Alpha set. These are special parts given by the All-Mind mercenary AI system. She will slowly trickle out to you parts for an entire mech, including a unique generator, set of boosters, all that kind of stuff for completing the combat logs missions. And the parts are actually pretty good. I think I actually like the arms, if I remember correctly.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven.
Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you.
Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
Oh? Are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place?
Don't mind me. I know I'm quiet.
You'll see.
And I
Just give us the chance.
I'm actually writing something.
Very well, then. We're also deploying V4.
Just getting some creative writing.
Who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
You know, stuff up as I go.
We were actually in the middle of story, so you actually picked an okay time to be quiet. We had a bunch of exposition dumping between a few characters.
One new message.
A new message. Is this the arena? Do I finally get to fight?
You got lucky, Merc. You were the only warm body they could find. The Red Guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
Okay, thanks. Nope, it was from someone being a douche nozzle. Oh, a new training exercise. You know what that means. More new free stuff. Let's do the new training. One way to assemble an AC is to install ranged weapons to both hands. This is known as the double trigger style among veteran pilots. Double trigger assemblies using machine guns or similar weapons can destroy enemies at a reliable pace, and are suited for taking on multiple enemies at once. Actually, I do think the double trigger method is quite fun. So this is actually one of the most important tooltips in the training menu that kind of gets glossed over. The generator installed on your AC will greatly influence the rest of the assembly, from the selection of usable parts to basic performance. This AC in particular that we're using for the training mission is equipped with a generator that prioritizes energy capacity in order to allow a lot of aerial maneuvers and quick boosting. The generators also have a cosmetic change to them. Your cosmetic also determines the color of the flames that the boosters give. So this generator allows for blue flames. Not that that particularly matters, but it does. The FCS, or Fire Control System, the giant motherboard for the ACs, affect target tracking at close, medium, and long ranges, as well as missile and multi-lock-on timers. FCS is probably the most important piece to look at right behind your generator when making a robot. So, the brains of the robot and the actual generator of the robot are the two core things to look at when building. They will often determine the rest of your build along with, well, whatever sort of weapon preference you have. Do you prefer regular weapons and stuff? Do you like having a ton of guns? Do you prefer shotguns for that up-close and personal kaboom? Do you like long-range howitzers that can demolish a house with a single button press? That's all kind of up to you when making an assembly for an AC. And importantly, I don't know, what do you want to do for its color scheme? Do you want to do something fun and flashy? Is that kind of your thing at all? Or do you not really care about it? Just as long as it breaks everything, so you're fine with a simple steel gray finish. There's as much fun in putting together an AC as there is just seeing other people do it and fighting in the arena. For that one, we were actually given a new booster, the Alula booster, and I actually do happen to like that one. We got a new FCS, a new generator. That one actually gave us a bunch of new stuff. See, there's no reason not to do the training. If they're just going to give you free parts, go for it. Now we get to a unique bit of training. So there's technically a fourth type of legs in Armored Core. Yeah. You have bipedal legs, you have tetrapod legs, which are 4 legs. They're the spider bots, and I actually prefer tetrapod legs. And then we have tank treads, but in bipedal legs, we have a split group. We have reverse joint bipedal legs. Reverse joint leg units excel at jumping and can leverage their leg strength to improve quick boosting. They're also capable of higher jumps than normal that do not consume energy, making it easier to achieve aerial retreats and move into aerial combat much faster. I do like reverse joint legs. I do think they're actually really useful, and I think the range of movement that you get out of them is just smart. Ah, perfect. We get into something with a large area of attack. The left shoulder grenade cannon on this AC fires explosive rounds that cause a large area damage upon impact. When using weapons of this nature, you could exploit area damage to great effect. If you fire at the ground from an aerial position, the blast is more than likely going to hit multiple targets at once. I love big, dumb aerial cannons. Kaboom! However, the only disadvantage of large things like that is they do take a day and a half to reload. Weapons fall into one of 3 categories depending on the type of damage they inflict: kinetic, explosive, and energy. The defensive performance of ACs and other craft varies for each of these damage types, determining their susceptibility or resistances. The weapon on my left is a kinetic weapon, which does incredible stun damage. The weapon on my right is an energy-based weapon, and I do happen to like these. They're very good at special status effects like ACS Overload. Speaking of which, energy weapons produce heat when fired. This can ultimately result in the weapon overheating. When they are overheated, the weapon will be temporarily disabled, but functionality will be regained once the weapon has been allowed to cool off. Avoid overheating by monitoring the rate of fire. The rate of fire can be seen as a little gauge. It's a temperature gauge rising up as my ammo goes down. Just delaying the fire for a few seconds works. Now in weapons like the kinetic rifle in my left hand, however, you can overcharge it to allow it to do much better damage, but you will cause overheating much more often. So that's why it's also good just to have a variety of weapons at hand. So in case one of them becomes unusable, just have another option to switch to. An unfortunate problem with weapons. Ricochets will occur when enemies have high defense, significantly reducing damage they take. You'll even see the bullets ricochet and bounce off. It's really unfortunate and terrible. To counteract it, you can either attack at a closer range or switch to explosive weapons, which often tell shields, nope. And is my preferred method of telling these guys no. High kinetic weapons also have a good rate of fire that allow you to kind of get over this moment. You know what I'm kind of reminded when working with robots like this? I'm kind of reminded of, like, I'm either, like, super thinking of BattleBots or Gundam, or just... For a weird moment, do you remember the terrible show Cubics? Maybe that might just be me. So we got some new parts. What did we get? Oh, from the right hand, ain't it? Laser handgun. Oh, it's a burst fire weapon. I actually kind of like those, but I have an energy shortfall right now because we don't have a really good generator. Is this generator any better? Actually. It's actually a much nicer generator. Yeah, no, this is actually a really good generator. I like this. I like the balanced. Yes, but I do like the Alula boosters. That quick burst thrust is really good, but do I want to lose upward? No, I like the better boost speed. This is actually fun. Also got a bunch of new parts between streams. Ooh, how are the All Might arms? These are actually fine. I don't mind these at all. And move things in the part shop to get. All them in shotguns. You know, I like me a good shotgun. In fact, I am going to use these at some point. A laser cannon, plasma missile launcher. I do like vertical missile launchers. I actually like a lot of these types of upgrades. New legs, reverse joints. Those are actually really pretty too. Interesting. For now, let's get. Sure, let's get some missile launchers going. Alright, Operation Wall Climber. While it's not quite the wall to climb, haha, it is still going to be an interesting mission because it does have a sort of a side objective, but not really. I don't know. It's quite fun to do.
This request comes straight from Arquebus headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snell, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. You will be attacking the Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Thank you, Snail, for that encouraging message. So, try not to die like a dog, break a bunch of robots. Standard fare. But, this is anything but standard. This is actually a kind of a semi-difficult mission, and it is a thing where I kind of did screw up and die a couple of times on my first go-arounds. This is also one of the first missions that actually has a resupply pod that will help you during the mission. But we'll get to that part when we get to it. Now, though, time to scramble to the front.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front Fortress, the Wall. Show them you're worth the credits, 621.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's
So the
heavy
really
fire coming from up
terrifying
top.
part is that the Juggernaut
621.
is
Keep
a
an eye out
model
for
that's
cover.
actually in place and will 100% fire at you from its position.
You'll never climb
I actually
the
have a
wall,
preference
Corporation
for
dog!
going over the right side.
Coral, abide with Rubicon!
We're under attack! They're in the city!
It's just one AC. Arquebus. They're mocking us.
Hello? You were next to me. Why didn't you lock on there? So we get into the problem that I do have with vertical launchers. If you are in a spot that has no overhead, you will get made fun of by the game.
Forts in ash! We stand as one! Die, mercenary!
City defense squad! There's an AC behind us!
Another one!
The enemy MT is stuck behind a wall and actually has no clue what to do. I love abusing goofy donkey AI like this. I do feel bad though.
Baus Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city. Gatling cannons next. Destroy the targets.
Oh! Oh, I forgot to go on the other side and reduce their numbers. I'm going Fix that real quick.
Cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall.
So there are actually two entrances to Operation Wall Climber here. You could go for the obvious one up front, but you can go up top too.
Confirmed. You're inside the wall.
Now,
be prepared for close quarters combat.
End up in the same building, but there's a small difference.
Do you read me?
You get an
this
overhead
is
view.
V4 Rusty.
It could be a little sneaky
You're
with
fast.
what you're doing.
Guess you're sharper than they say. I'll have to step up my own game. A numbered Vesper, he's an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Can you send backup? We're taking too much fire!
Is it bad that I like the generator because it just gives me blue flames? Yes, I do. And I like the blue ones because the blue ones technically burn hotter. At least I hope. Actually, this is a faster and better generator than the other one I had equipped, so definitely doing better in that regard.
There should be a lift nearby. The target is close.
Also, another favorite show of scale. This is some sort of dock warehouse building, and just look at the size of this mech. That's a stairwell. Like, we're huge. So, like, if this is... So, like, if these mechs are, like, 3-4 stories tall, how the hell big is this damn complex? Like, the size of this has to be ridiculous.
621.
Well,
I'm
enough
dispatched to
contemplating.
supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Let's go meet our friend, the Supply Sherpa. During some longer missions, you will actually have what are essentially recovery checkpoints. If you're low on ammo, repair kits, any of that fun stuff, you can luckily, at some points, call in one of these. It's a box. Box of stuff. It'll tell you your supplies are refreshed, you are rearmed, and ready to go. And hopefully we are, because now we're about to fight the Juggernaut. But not before we get a cutscene and meet the other rival/protagonist of AC6. Hiya, Rusty.
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
So as cool as Rusty is, I'm sad. We only get him for the first part of the
Heavy
fight.
mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em.
when this
Watch
thing
out.
does
It's
turn
coming.
around, it will actually hurt you. So
This is V4. Understood.
it actually has a few ways to
Raven,
hurt you.
I just got an update from Snail at command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. I hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
So the goal is to try and get behind it. Just be careful. It has a mine thrower. It's a multi-rocket platform. It's got a lot of nasty tricks in order to hurt you. But thankfully in this open arena, this is where you can take full advantage of the vertical missile launching system and really go to town on it. It's also not a very mobile thing because it is so large and in charge. With some well-timed vertical missiles, large Marge over here just kind of goes down.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success.
Not a
That
particularly
pilot,
hard
Rusty,
fight, but one that's still
seems he
kind of
knew
fun.
who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
So I don't think I care too much for the vertical missile launcher. I may change that to something a little less clunky.
One new message.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure. As will I.
So they plan on using you as trading fodder and hoping to use your martyrdom and sacrifice to show off their strength, because that's what Arquebus do. Life of a mercenary, right? You're expendable.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Bang. Wait, was it always betrayal? Always has been.
No!
Yay, new parts!
Yay!
Oh, the pulse guns! These things are stupid funny. Okay. I need the pulse guns for a build I'm going to be doing later. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's a stolen build from one of my favorite people that I've watched on YouTube. My babies. My spider legs!
Speedy legs!
Oh, I love my tetrapod legs! Oh, these are so good! Okay, cool. Ooh. Oh, they're not great boosters. That sucks. They look so cool! Those look so sci-fi! How are they not good? That quick thrust potential sucks. Ooh, it's a new FCS. That is actually a really good FCS. That is really nice. I don't mind about the long range drop that much. That's actually really good. I'm probably going to be using that. 2 new generator types. So much to get. See, this is why I do a lot of my cash farming off stream, because there's no way I'm having anyone sit through me farming a bunch of crap. We do have one item slot that we're not using currently. That is the expansion slot. We've yet to unlock its purpose. Promise we will. It does do something. For right now, in a lot of the early part of the game, most enemies don't care about... They don't have a lot of plasma-based weapons or shielding, so I'm just going to stick with the brute force explosive vertical missile launcher. Making things go pew is a pretty good idea. We have new training. Oh, good. It supports for the other two types of ACs I mentioned earlier, Tetrapod and Tank. Here we are, the big, the not-so-graceful, the Tetrapod. Tetrapod legs have a high loading capacity, and they enable AC builds equipped with multiple heavy weapons. Yeah, it does. Tetrapod ACs can switch to a hover mode after ascending from off the ground, allowing them to remain suspended in the air for a decent period of time. If you have a decent recharging generator and the correct heavy recoil weapons, you can use the heavy recoil from the weapons to hold yourself in the air while your generator recharges its passive energy, and then you could go straight back into hover mode and technically have endless flight. I love hover mode so much. It's so easy for me to get distracted with it too. While in hover mode, weapons that normally have heavy recoil, like the large stun rifle, don't hold you in place anymore, which is good news. However, if you're outside of hover mode, they will lose their recoil property. So it's a good idea if you're looking to do that sort of hover charge. What you want to do is just drop your hover right as you're firing the heavy weapon and leverage that recoil to do what you want. Oh, this is so neat. I love these weapons. I also think it's crazy to watch, like, spider legs just hovering off the ground. Like, these look so unwieldy, like they shouldn't do anything they're supposed to, and yet these are probably some of the most useful weapons that they allow you to carry some of the most useful and heavy weapons in the game, just because of that. I will say though, while they are in the air, you do have lower stability, so it is easier for you to kind of be knocked and bullied about, which is the downfall. But who's going to argue with you? You're in a giant floating spider mech with rocket launchers.
Okay, we finished writing. Jesus, that was a lot to remember.
Guess, hey, how's your hands?
They hurt!
Yeah, don't, guess, hey, if you can, you know, relax a bit. Don't forget ice. Even though you're not injured, I still, you know, practice rice.
Practice rice?
Rest, ice, compression, elevation.
Oh. No, not something.
Yeah, congratulations. All right, tank legs. These are my other favorite legs. When I first got into the Armored Core series, which I think was, which was the second one? It was either the second one or the spin-off one that was on the PS2 that wasn't quite a mainline game. Masters of the Arena, I want to say is what it was. Either way, this is the big thing I enjoyed. I love tanks because tanks let you fire all the heavy weapons and they don't have to stop in place at all. You are practicing everything you want about Initial D, and you can drift while firing tank missiles. They're so dumb. They have their own inline booster, so you lose parts during AC selection, but that's because they're built into this and baked in. The tank's special thing is that they drift. Oh yeah, no, like It's the first thing that pops into my head every time I get into a tank AC. Yeah. It is 100% what I hear.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows what we're talking about.
My favorite thing is actually what this AC is currently equipped with, which is just 2 Gatling guns and a dream. Although there's nothing wrong with the big just piss off rocket launcher on the back. And I think that actually is my favorite rocket launcher on the back of this big thing. Their big thing, aside from drifting, is the quick drift, which allows you to rapidly switch directions and keep momentum. Most ACs lose that. You have the advantage of having much higher stability. Ooh, but you do gotta be careful. You are still just a vehicle. Because you are a tank, you also have insane recovery on your stagger. Because you're just a giant mobile platform. There's nothing really to stagger or force use. When you do stagger though, it does take you forever to recover. Some stupid Gatling arms. No joke, I think Gatling arms were my sole answer for Masters of the Arena. I just didn't care about anything else. I just strapped the largest, fattest machine guns to myself that I could. And I think there was an expansion that allowed for just increased ammo, and I just said, give me all of the bullets.
All of the bullet.
Oh, good. Now that we have completed all of the training courses, you technically have to be, quote, certified. It's a certification pass test, which asks you to, quote, assemble your own AC and complete evaluation. Welcome to the mercenary test. No, this is busy. The only hard part might be the mech that they use at the end of the test. Even then, I don't find it that rough. Hi, buddy! Stand still, eat these rockets for me. I'm sure it's great for you. Yes, stand in that corner and eat these rockets, please. He don't need to live. Hi. Come on, All Mind, you got more? I like breaking your toys. Oh, program complete.
Remember, aim for the shins.
Actually, on a tetrapod AC, that is actually where you should aim.
Comms.
The shins?
Yeah, that's how you disturb stability.
Congratulations on your certification.
But remember, hitting your shins.
You have proven your skills by completing the entire combat training regimen. Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. All Mind anticipates excellent performance.
So hitch.
So if you choose not to do any of the training until, like, the end of the game, All Might has alternate dialogue for you. Like, she's absolutely confused and baffled as to how you did anything without certification or training. Like, she's insulting you, but also is very terrified of you, because it's like, how? How you do this?
She sort of don't insult me.
So now for a fun one. Let's retrieve some combat logs. Let's go snoop around.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the Balaam companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We're conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Arquebus's augmented human squad. Currently our focus is on their 4th squad leader, V4 Rusty. Sweep the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Arquebus's control, and they've stationed their MT squads there for the Coral survey. As such, he'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere. Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes the briefing. We expect prompt results, Gun 13!
So we're now spying on the group that we just helped. Sort of. Because this ultimately helps us as well. We're trying to figure out more information about this coral survey that they're doing, on the energy that everyone's all after. So it serves us as much as anyone else to do a little digging.
621. You should be used to Rubicon by now.
Spy on somebody you help.
Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
I mean, you are a merc.
Oh, how quickly the tables turned.
Yeah. I mean, as nice as the sentiment that Walter has, though, just before this mission starts, time to take a break from shooting things? You wish. I say that, and there's sort of a stealth mission later in the game.
Main system activating combat
Yes,
mode.
you're going to be stealthy in a 4-story tall mech.
Commence mission.
Forgot there's a
Search
time
the
limit.
nearby wrecks for combat logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty. That's what we're looking for, 621. I'll analyze it on my end.
System log extracted from a wreck. It allows one to examine the operation of the craft prior to its destruction. The log indicates that the FCS was operating at max capacity, and yet it was unable to track the enemy. It was overwhelmed by Rusty's speed. This was a one-sided engagement.
This gives us some more insight about V4 skills. Analyzing log.
Text data extracted from a wreck. Appears to be the auto-transcript for a voice log recorded by an off-duty pilot. The well we found in Gallia is going to dry up sooner than later. We just can't harvest as much coral as we used to. And what little we do get, the core squeeze it out of us. They know we need it to raise mealworms. How many more children must we watch starve?
Some more evidence on what the coral situation looks like.
So like any other good source of energy, it's not as plentiful as one thinks.
Unidentified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
That makes 3 logs.
Video record of steel haze. Video record extracted from a wreck allows one to discern the assembly of Rusty's AC. The steel haze appears to be assembled from a Schneider high-mobility frame equipped with weapons that allow for swift, agile action. Notably, Rusty appears to favor kinetic weaponry that Vesper members would not normally use.
This is useful. We've got visuals on V4's AC assembly.
I'm gonna sidetrack and be a terrible little child and go where I'm not supposed to right now.
Analyzing.
Video record extracted from a wreck contains data recorded by the craft's cameras in the past. It seems that this was once stationed at Baus Arsenal No. 2. At first glance, the recovered image depicts nothing out of the ordinary. On closer inspection, one can identify noise in one corner of the picture, indicative of digital interference, potentially an effective monitor display deception jamming.
This log is interesting. I'll make a copy. Nothing the corpse need worry about.
You! AC pilot! You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait! You killed them all!
A Liberation Front survivor. It'll just hold us up if you engage her. The mission comes before everything else.
Shameless! Corporate dog! Go! Leave Rubicon alone!
Keep an eye on the clock. Either avoid combat or make it quick.
I'm a Coral warrior, just like the others, and I will not give in! Forged in ash, we stand as one!
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Comms record extracted from a wreck contains leftover data from an attempt to intercept Rusty's encrypted line.
Get back to work, 621. Wrap it up. Arquebus's main force will be here any minute now. We've got enough logs to satisfy the request. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
The master said that my money is slowly enough that you can be able to enjoy your food.
Interesting.
The game volume is droning me out, apparently.
Let me fix that right away.
I has a friend watching.
I have dropped
He's bored.
I have dropped game cap, increased Discord audio.
Hopefully that should work.
I'm also going to let me dig into properties for a second here.
The
Beep.
one thing bug that would keep having to quash is volume bugs.
Yeah, volume bugs and filter problems are just kind of going to be an issue for now. I think I'm also going to drop AC's total overall volume just a bit, because I get the feeling that's also not helping.
It is pretty loud.
Do you want to know the nuts part? It was too low the first time. I've had to drop it down, and now I have to drop it down again.
2 new messages.
Oh god, 2 messages. Is it because I broke the thing? I'm sorry about breaking your thing. It was left on the table for me to break.
Bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan.
Oh, never mind. It's Discount America.
I'll introduce myself. Gun 6 Red. But you can call me sir.
I will not call you sir.
Privileged to be among Balaam's best.
I'll not call you
if
sir.
I am stuck whipping you independence into shape, believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
Discount America.
Now, G6 Red over there, or Captain Waffle House, is he's violently American, and I love it. He's
Captain Waffle House.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your records have been updated.
Oh man.
Granting authorization to perform ACOS upgrades. Additional. All Mind hereby invites you to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. The Arena is a virtual combat simulator designed to support the development of registered mercenaries.
I'm allowed to go into
It
the
also
arena.
serves as a benchmark to appraise and rank the mercenaries active on Rubicon. We look forward to your participation.
Okay. Big thing first. Nope, not that. Sound. I'm gonna drop master volume to 2? 1 seems too low. I'm gonna drop it to 2. If that's still too loud, please let me know.
Let me find out.
But actually, I'm just gonna preemptively drop it to 1. So now we have access to 2 important things. OS tuning and the arena. With OS tuning, we could expend chips that we gain by completing parts of the arena to be able to add new functionality to the Armored Core itself. There's system unlocks, there's core expansions, there's attack and damage control things. All of these will provide various boosts and improvements to your AC, including something very fun. We get the ability to kick with our giant fighting robot.
Yay!
But in order to get that, we have to fight in the arena first. But, actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind the new tuning chips before we deal with this. So, why not beat up some people? Let's fight in the arena. You fight virtual battles against copies of armored cores created using All Mind's mercenary craft data from the arena menu. You win battles to obtain OST chips, opponent AC data, and opponent emblems. You can use the chips to make upgrades. So, by beating these guys, you get a few different things. You get the ability to copy their armored core once you have all the parts in your shop. You get their emblem, and you get a tiny bit of lore info dumping with them. And you always get 2 OS chips when fighting. It's like this guy, Invincible Rummy. He's a member of the RAD, a dozer faction. Like many other dozers, Rummy is utterly addicted to coral-based drugs, and he is in a perpetually addled state. He hasn't convinced himself he is an invincible demigod. Even should reality intervene with a costly defeat, he will forget about the setback entirely by the next day. Only death can dispel his notions of invincibility now. you also get a pittance of money when you fight these guys.
Just a pittance.
Welcome to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. First subject AC, Mad Stomp. Call sign, Invincible Rummy. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
I like how the emblem is just a giant foot.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
You
his robot is called Mad Stomp, so...
Yeah, he's gonna stomp his foot up your ass.
Well, that's what he hopes to do. Not that he's good at it. I will say, Mad Stomp here is equipped with single-handedly the best melee weapon in the game. He has a giant piercing drill arm that has, I think, the highest direct damage in the game.
Concluding evaluation.
I hope it doesn't drill you in.
But unfortunately, the best arm only does so much on a guy that doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, bye-bye. He go bye-bye.
Mad Stomp was stomped.
Boo.
Oh, hush. Index Dunham, Armored Core, Burn Pickaxe. Guerrilla leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front, a blue-collar worker who was involved in the construction of the Grid. He is now dedicated to establishing symbiosis with the Coral and building a future for Rubicon free from planetary closure, inspired by Father Dolmayan's ideals. Able-bodied and eager, he is zealously dedicated to the cause. He is more at home in the construction yard than in a cockpit. A lot of these guys you do end up fighting and killing throughout the story, or by discovering them in the missions on the side for hidden objectives. And some of the times it's not clear whether these guys survive their encounters with you or not, and some guys are just like, oh no, you're back again.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 28, rank F. Subject AC, Burn Pickaxe. Call sign, Index Dunham.
I do like that this guy looks like he's put together like a toy. He's got a yellow arm, a red body, and left arm, and blue legs. He's a put-together plastic toy, and I like that aesthetic. Oh, don't hide under the lip of the building. Come on, get close to me again. I'll punish you for it. I love the linear rifle.
Yeah, because it only shoots in one line.
Destroyed. Concluding evaluation.
Well, I keep using the heavy Pierce profile, which while it does provide significant overheat to my weapon, it will stagger pretty much anything. It'll stagger most things. Like it'll stagger some tetrapods with a little work, and most bite beetle frames it completely stun locks and gives hell to. If I'm up against a tank frame though, no, I have a pea shooter.
Pew pew.
Alright, there's only one more person at rank F, and let's see if we could do better than that. Yes, thank you. Oh look, it's G6. It's Captain Waffle House. Gun 6 of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. As a young boy, Red's life was forever changed when he saw the news broadcast of Commander Michigan's brutal triumphs in the Jupiter War. Red trained through blood, sweat, and tears in order to emulate his idol, supporting his impoverished siblings all the while. When the Balaam admission examination finally came, he won his place in the Red Guns at the very moment he stood to attention to greet the squad. He is a very zealous and patriotic little mercenary. Let's go crush those dreams.
You're a monster.
Well, when you're fighting in the arena, you're technically fighting virtual copies of these people. So you're never actually fighting anyone. Usually.
Still, let's go crush those dreams. Like, come on.
Subject AC, Hermit. Call sign.
I do like his emblem, the little hermit crab tank shell thing. Like, it's a good one.
I didn't see it. Hold on. I'm waiting for the
No problem.
thing to catch up for me to see it.
You'll like it.
Is it a him?
The emblem's cool. It almost looks like a Pokemon.
Aww! Yeah, him!
Yeah, right?
He's a little herd crab inside of an army hat with a little cannon on it. He's a him.
It do have big himp energy.
Let me say Captain Waffle House just makes me want to eat the last 3 waffles in the freezer that I have because I'm freaking hungry.
Yeah, I'm probably not helping myself on that either. I will say, final evaluation guys are always a little tougher.
AP at 30%.
Nope, I lost him.
You can do it! I mean, he's half dead already, so...
Yeah, I lost myself on that one. That's fine.
Oh, you're almost dead. Dude!
No, I ran into a rocket there during the midpoint, and that was not good.
Dude!
Main system activating combat.
He is kicking your ass.
Don't worry.
You got destroyed by a Waffle House! How do you feel?
American. Look, I made the insult. I deserve everything I got after that.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Target destroyed. This concludes F rank evaluation.
That was a photo finish. I wasn't sure I made it that time.
Yeah.
There we go. I out-waffled the house.
Oh, look, in the year 2008.
I was wondering if you were going to make that joke. Oh, my health got super low there.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank F. We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Yay. So with that, you can't do any more of the arena stuff until All Mine says you can, which, oh well. But that means we finally have some OST chips to be able to use on the stuff.
Yay.
Something I do want, though. I do want access to the weapons bay. So this is perhaps my favorite OS chip upgrade. What having the weapons bay does is instead of... let's say you don't want to have missiles on you. Let's say you don't want to have missiles, you don't want to have shields, you don't want to bother with any of that stuff. All you care about is gun. All of the guns. The weapons bay allows you to replace your rocket launchers with additional primary gun weapons. Yeah, so it's like you could have two sets of machine guns and two sets of blade arms if you really want to. You could have a pair of pistols and a pair of shotguns. You could pair up your weapons however you like to, however you see fit. A hidden property about the weapons bay, though. If you have a weapon that's overheated and you switch with weapons that are hanging in the weapons bay, your weapons will still cool down while they're on recharge. So you can hot swap between primary weapons that have been overheating constantly. It's really cool and really neat. Boost kick is just fun. Just being able to use your robot to kick the other robot in the shins while, like, especially while they're AC stunned is really funny. Quick turn's actually really nice. Snap turning is really nice. I might get snap turn. Assault armor is a really good I need to not die right now button. Assault armor, pulse armor, and terminal armor. These are the oh shit buttons.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these are the uh-oh, I'm about to die. Terminal armor is especially the oh shit button. Terminal armor automatically triggers a pulse barrier when the AC's AP reaches its limit, greatly enhancing defense until the barrier reaches its durability or time limit. It gives you like an extra second to second and a half of life when you're it's last breath fighting is what it is. It's very crazy. Then you have your other types of your weapon-based expansions where you can improve your weapon damage up to 15%. You can even improve how much direct hits do. So hits when ACs are stunned, which is really crazy and nuts. There's also access speed, so for the times like when we're doing scanning during missions, if you think the scans are taking too long or you want to shave that extra second off the time, you get access speed optimization, which does increase the rate at which your robot actually is able to do its scans. And there's also defensive options like defensive mitigation. So increase your defense by up to 15%, which is pretty basic, does what it says on the tin. Or there's repair kit optimization, which is repair kit optimization is essentially it inflates your health pool by 1500 AP every time you pick up this upgrade. Repair kits aren't true health, but you know, it essentially increases your health by the amount it says, which is fine. I think for now though, I will take quick turning, and I will take assault armor. Because they're just good things to have. There's nothing I can buy for one chip, so oh well. In order to equip any expansions for things that you get for your AC though, like the one I just picked up in assault armor, you go down here to the bottom for the expansion slot, and it just installs it.
Yeah.
Really quick, really easy to use, simple stuff. What else does the part shop have right now? Nothing too new or exciting. I'm gonna farm for these parts off stream. No one needs to see all that mess. What's our last mission? Investigate Bell's Arsenal number 2. So let's go see why all those comms were fuzzy. We found an image as though something was being obscured. I don't necessarily like the sound of that. And because I don't know how much vertical room I'm going to have, it looks like I'm going into a factory setting. I'm going to get rid of these vertical missile launchers. Let me actually go for these twin pincer launchers. These will be fine.
Got a job for you, 621. The client is the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's the briefing.
The loss of the wall dealt us a heavy blow. Yet, we believe you were more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together. I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal No. 2, a major MT factory in the Bellius region. The Baus Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Well, after the Strider, more cautious voices have gained influence. This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
So the Liberation Front that you have been bullying for the better part of the opening of the chapter is now requesting your help. Your name as a mercenary is spread far and wide, and some people have decided, why not ask the person who's bullied us and taken down some of our best machines to investigate why our biggest supplier and helper has gone silent.
Some advice before you go, 621. Expect the unexpected.
When a Souls game, when a game from Software directly tells you to expect the unexpected, I don't like that. When the same guys that made Bloodborne and Dark Souls are directly telling me expect the unexpected, I am very suspicious.
Investigate Baus Arsenal No. 2. I've been checking the perimeter, and I'm picking up nothing. What happened here? It's too quiet.
I am standing next to a car. I am massive. This thing is so little compared to me. Also, behold,
You broke the car.
Behold, Tesla's not totally future cyber SUV.
Mm.
Watch out, 621.
Crush it.
So something that's invisible is attacking me. Or near invisible.
Of course. MDD.
Maybe you pissed up the ghost.
Stick to it like glue. You'll lose it if it gets too far.
Found you.
Found you.
MDD. Encoded comms. Was that mech behind what happened here? 621. Continue the investigation.
So now I'm going to be accosted by invisible mechs for the rest of the mission. And these guys are very dangerous.
It's got you in its sights.
There was a bullet underneath my desk.
Aww.
Let it outpace you, 621.
He giving me curves.
621. I think there's more
What
than
are you
one this
doing
time.
under my desk?
Use your scanner. Mark your targets to undermine their tricks.
Sure. What are you doing? Oh, he's so soft. A boy.
Unidentified machine down.
So for the first time, we're actually told to use our scanner,
Stay sharp.
which is kind of cool.
Scan for invisible meanies.
Yes. Actually, yes. It's one of the first times the scanner actually has a useful property like that. The scanner also does something else different that we don't really get to see or know about till later parts of the game. There are hidden caches throughout the game that actually hold weapons and Armored Core parts. And you can't see them, but the scanner can.
Good eye. See, I told you to expect the unexpected. Confirmed. Unidentified mechs destroyed. Keep going, 621.
2 repair kits remaining.
Is that a choral response? 621, get down and take a closer look.
Ah, there's the bright red. The forbidden red. The forbidden Kool-Aid. Coral. The thing that everyone is fighting and hurting each other over.
This water. It contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein. Baus was hiding a well all this time. Above you. Three of them. No. 4. You're outnumbered. Pick them off one by one, 621. One unidentified mech down.
AP at 50%. 1 repair kit remaining.
Another dealt with.
There's the other aerial one.
621.
Come on, scanner, pick him.
Found him.
There you are, you moved.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
One remaining. Finish them off.
I do not like this jumper boy, though. This one's horrible.
He's got a whip.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
Got him.
Seems that's the last of them. This wasn't a simple
Yay.
check-in after all. Head back and rest up, 621.
Head back from where? I'm at the bottom of a pit the size of... Holy shit, this is tall. First time I did that mission, I think I failed like 4 times, just because of the hidden guys on the walls just kept getting their pot shots in.
The annoying
Long time
flyboys.
no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
Perhaps one of the most interesting characters we've just heard from, Cinder Carla, someone with a very long history with Walter.
Oh.
One new message.
A history that I don't fully understand yet, which is good. Means we get to learn story together.
I see you're back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Right. I think this is the point where I need to finally switch to the legs.
The legs.
Yes, which means I now need to begin the long tuning of doing something I didn't think I was going to be doing quite so soon. Oh. didn't realize the Notchrider had high firearm specialization. That's actually really good. Okay. This should be our boy for a minute. We don't have a lot of AP, but we are going to be fun. For this FCS, yeah, the close and mid-range assist is actually going to be really good for us. It's going to be a fun one. Attack the watch point. This is the end of the chapter once we get to it. I did say I wanted to reach the end tonight.
This is a rather personal
Yeah.
request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
So this is a situation so dangerous, not even the cores want to touch it. The Planetary Closure Authority is guarding this one. So if they're afraid of the big bad government, that means this place has to be important, which means we got to do it what One Piece wants us to do. Screw the government.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything.
I remember when I gifted this to a friend, he apparently got filtered at this boss. But it's also just so fun, like, he understands the appeal. So I'm glad. Oh, so that's been our base of operations this whole time. We've been in a helicopter thing.
Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
Alright, Dad, just drop us off the back.
Get in there and get
Drop me over the corner. I don't want my friends seeing you.
That was a good one. So to switch to your shoulder weapons, when you've got them mounted from the system that I have, just use the bumpers. It hot swaps your weapons. It's a super cool feature, and I like it. We've got the magic of the bubble gun.
It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging.
Ouch. And one are possibly my favorite shotguns in the whole game. Because
7-8, requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
2 repair kits remaining.
Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
I will say, I love how agile these legs make you, but you are so brittle.
What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
You do. Good luck. I will be right back. I have to use the brush.
Okay.
Code 31C, we've taken critical net.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated. Do you see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Is that... Sula?
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If only you had a different master.
C-1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
AP at 50%.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let him bait you. Focus.
AP at 30%.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Another dead dog. Was it worth it, Walter? Their blood is on your hands.
Sula's so hard.
You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in. Is that... Sula?
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If only you had a different master.
C-1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let him bait you. Focus.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
AP at 50%. Right-hand ammunition AP at 30%. One repair kit remaining. Right-hand ammunition at 30%.
Walter, stay away from the watch point.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target. Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there!
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with Henry.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy. I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you. Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 50%.
And back.
And ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Left hand AP at 30%.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
You okay there?
Raven.
I got super flamethrowered.
Ouch.
That's right. I know I could take it on the next one. That is Balteus. It is just made of all of the guns.
Combat mode.
Mm.
I've looked into the enemy craft.
Like, design-wise, definitely one of the coolest things I'd ever seen.
Balteus.
Mm.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 30%. No repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Explosions like that are why I love this
Enemy systems
game.
down. It's silent.
He's a flamethrower.
He is a giant flamethrower gun platform. But with that, we now suffered an explosion which we barely survived, and now we have an imaginary girlfriend in our head.
Cool.
You need rest.
Her name is Air.
But first, a warning.
Oh, now we get visions of the red thing. It's like the Blood Moon from Bloodborne, but worse.
Surge you were swept
Mm.
up. That was just a glimpse.
The sky is red.
Storm of flame that will burn
Oh my
Rubicon.
god. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's a prelude to the supposed fires that will happen again that destroyed Rubicon in the first place, or nearly brought it to ruin. But, that is the end of Chapter 1.
Yay!
A friend of mine sent me this observational data.
You did it!
And now we've got a tiny bit more story before we're through.
621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Arlean Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means
It's like drinking cranberry
somewhere
juice.
in the ice field
Yum, yum,
there's
yum.
a huge mass of coral
Yes!
lying dormant.
And surprisingly, it doesn't have alcohol in it.
Oh, that is good.
You said you could hear a strange voice in your
Well,
head.
Oh no,
guesses are
we made a
delicious.
mistake. We told Handler.
Common side effect of object augmentation.
Oh, he thinks we're just hearing
Could
voices
also
in our
be from
head.
getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven.
I could interject here, but I'm not going to.
Explosion completely vaporized northwestern
I mean,
Belize
don't we
City
all
area.
hear voices in our heads?
And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
So, Air is now stuck in our head. And occasionally she is going to give us missions herself now.
Augmented human, C4.
Yeah, things are gonna get really weird. Like, we're gonna not always follow Walter's
New
words.
messages.
Oh yay, more messages.
Oh, yay.
621. I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
Raven, I see your handler is away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Registration number RB23, call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. E-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. We invite you to hone your technique.
Okay, cool. So with this, a few things have been unlocked. We now get new mercenaries to fight in the arena. We get to test for a new rank. Holy butts, all new parts. Clearing a chapter gives you a ton of parts, by the way. So there's a lot for me to farm. And as well, Ayer's like, oh, Dad's away? Let's go sneak out and do something. So that's a great way to introduce this. You telling Walter, hey, I've got a voice in my head after an explosion. He's like, don't worry about it, it's probably nothing. And now the voice is telling you, let's go break some shit. So, whatever this coral is, whatever the fires of, however bad the fires of Ibis was, whatever this new coral explosion and surge is going to be, it can prove to be something quite terrible. But for now, this is where it all kind of stops. I don't know how long I'm going to make the next video. I may even just make the next one really short and just do some arena stuff in like a mission or two. But doing this push to the end of the first chapter, I forgot how long this was. So I'll be a little smarter and a little better about this in the future. For now, I want to thank Rogue Blackwell and anyone else watching this or who even watched this live. Thank you for doing so. I can't wait to put out more of this in the future. And I can't wait to be a better AC pilot for everyone too. And to complete this game myself. It's been sitting in my library long enough. I think it's time I finally beat it. Anything you want to
add? Stay tuned for more episodes.
Yeah, there we go. And if you don't want to catch me here, you could also watch on Raindrop Fish and their Metroid trilogy retrospective that we're doing right now. We just finished Metroid Prime 1. We're partway through Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and we're on our way to get the Light Beam next. So that promises to be a bit of fun. Or if you don't want to watch that, he's got other content to watch too. Occasionally some Mario Kart, some Astrobot. Or if you want to listen to people basically have a podcast-ish type event while playing Paper Mario, that's what Paper Sam 4 is on Sundays. So lots of good content.
I recommend watching all of them.
Yeah, there we go.
Watch all of them. Do it. Do it now.
In the future, though, on this channel, and for the first time, I will be doing a live box opening. Oh, gosh. So we've recorded a bunch of box opening videos, Rogue and I.
I still have to go through those.
Yeah, she still hasn't put them up. So I've decided I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off, and once I send her stuff and I get my stuff in hand, we're going to do a massive prismatic Evolutions opening. Yes. I do look forward to that one. That one will be fun because I got my hand on a special product. I have Pokemon SPCs for that one, so this will be good news. Aside from that, I've got nothing else for now. Thanks, mech fans, for watching this, and I can't wait to see you guys later. Stay safe and stay hydrated, everyone.